This is Netvideo. I'm Jason Romney. We're here at the Screen Producers Association of Australia conference at the Gold Coast, and we're joined by Mike Reiss, who is one of the 47 writer-producers on The Simpsons. Welcome to the show.
Pleasure to be here.
You've described to us the politics of The Simpsons at the conference today. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Basically, I think the gist of what I was saying today was just that we have a lot of political content on The Simpsons, but basically we use politics just as the meat, as the core of making a good, funny episode. If an issue has controversy, we know it generates debate, and everyone on The Simpsons can have different points of view on a topic. And that's why we jump at it. We have no real agenda, and in fact, if an episode starts to feel like it does have an agenda, or we're preaching one point of view, we will make an immediate left turn, and by the end of the show, you should be completely confused what we're trying to say.
You don't pull punches in any direction, including, indeed, Rupert Murdoch.
That's it. We have attacked Rupert Murdoch, who pays our bills and could fire us all, but he's been a good sport. We parodied him on the show. We showed him as a prisoner in jail, which is, I don't even know if that's satire. I think that borders on libel. And we put him in prison. He played himself on another episode. So he has a good sense of humor, I have to say. He's been really great. And we attack his Fox network pretty much every other week. It's one of our ripest targets on the show.
How many episodes of The Simpsons have there now been?
We just passed 350, and pretty much all of what will be next season, at least in the States, has been produced or is in different stages of production, so that'll bring us to 370, and there is no real end in sight. Our ratings after 17 years have never been higher.
Is it harder to come up with fresh ideas now?
It is brutally hard to come up with fresh ideas, and we have a couple of techniques. And again, one is to use what's happening in the news. That's a fresh idea. If something brand new is going on in the world, we'll go, well, I know we haven't attacked it on The Simpsons yet. So we do use current events, but of course, it takes us 8 months to a year to produce a show. So by the time we get it on the air, the event is no longer current.
What is the interface between you and real life?
It's only spoiled us. That's all I can say is we generally have a sense, if we think on a whim we want to have a fancy guest star, a famous guest star, we'll write him in and presume that guy will come and do the show. One of the most shocking things I think one of our producers did is we had an episode where Homer went into outer space, and our guest star on the show was James Taylor, the rock folk singer. And James Taylor has nothing to do with the space program, and he is shoehorned in there. And it was pretty much an excuse to meet James Taylor because we really love the guy. So we get a little spoiled that way.
The Simpsons have come to Australia in the course of the show. Will they ever come again?
I don't think the Simpsons will come again. Partly because we don't like to repeat our targets. We like to move around, and we send The Simpsons to a different country every year, and there's still about 208 countries we haven't been to. The other thing is, Australians love the show, obviously, and when we wrote the show, we said, here's a country with a great sense of humor, and we sent The Simpsons to Australia, and you guys hated it. You hated the episode. We were condemned in Parliament the week it aired, so I don't know that we'll be coming back.
Mike Reiss, thank you so much for coming on Netvideo.
Thank you.
Controller.